Hey everyone, you're watching Qualified Idiots. My name is Anthony and I'll be your idiot today. Welcome back, and now it's target time. I do believe. Do I believe correctly? I think I believe correctly. Let's take a look. Memory log. Yeah. Let's take a look. Okay. Thank you for that. What are these? Okay. So what exactly do these mean? Are these knights? Templar knights? Okay. I think maybe more guards than that. Okay, scholars. You know, it's funny, I actually looked for these scholars and I really don't think they exist. And this is... ah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Knights. Oh well. Let's do this.
You've the scent of success about you, brother.
I've learned much about our enemy.
Share your knowledge then. Let us see what can be done with it.
Robert and his Templars walked the city. They've come to pay their respects to Majd-ud-Din. They'll attend his funeral, which means so will I.
What is this that Templars would attend his funeral?
I have yet to divine their true intentions, though I'll have a confession in time. The citizens themselves are divided. Many call for their lives. Still others insist that they are here to parley, to make peace.
Peace?
I told you. The others I've slain have said as much to me.
That would make them our allies. And yet we killed them.
Make no mistake, we are nothing like these men. Though their goal sounds noble, the means by which they'd achieve it are not. At least, that's what Al-Mualim told me.
So what is your plan?
I'll attend the funeral and confront Robert.
The sooner the better. Fortune favor your blade, brother.
Target time!
Malik, before I go, there's something I should say.
Be out with it.
I've been a fool.
Normally I'd make no argument, but what is this? What are you talking about?
All this time, I never told you I was sorry. Too damn proud. You lost your arm because of me. Lost Qadar. You had every right to be angry.
I do not accept your apology.
I understand.
No, you don't. I do not accept your apology because you are not the same man who went with me into Solomon's temple. And so you have nothing to apologize for.
Malik.
Perhaps if I had not been so envious of you, I would not have been so careless myself. I'm just as much to blame.
Don't say such things.
We are one. As we share the glory of our victories, so too should we share the pain of our defeat. In this way, we grow closer. We grow stronger.
Thank you, brother.
Rest if you need to, Altair, that you might be ready for what lies ahead.
Okay, now it's target time!
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Robert de Sabert. It's been a long time since we met in Solomon's temple. It's been a long time since you basically made me your bitch by ricocheting away my hidden blade attack. It was very devious and deceptive of you, and for that you have my congratulations. But this time, I won't miss. I'll do to you what I did to this guy. Human life is so weak to me that I can just kill them on a whim to prove a point to an imaginary person who's not even here. And I think I can get rid of that waypoint. That's the wrong one, that's the wrong one, that's the right one. I'll get rid of you, and I didn't do a single viewpoint this time because I've got a map of all the locations on my computer right next to me. I've been doing this for the past couple of episodes because I cannot be arsed looking around like a headless chicken for these bloody investigations, of which I have no interest in most of it. Yes. But let's be honest, in a game as old as this, who actually plays it for real? I've already done all this shit. Out my way, bitches and beggars and people and guys. Alright, let's do this. Ha! Come on then. Can't take me on, guys. You're awesome. Oh, for God's sake. Hey, dude. He started it. Hey, you missed, mate. Don't worry, mate, we've all been there.
Praise God, you've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
You know, I feel sorry for that guy that tried to kill me. We've all been there on Call of Duty and Battlefield, where you try to knife someone from behind and they just sort of step out the way of it. Normally your blades would lock onto them and follow them, but not this time. Not when you actually need it to. Not when it's you that's going to do the stabbing. So let's do this.
We gather here to mourn the loss of our beloved Majd-ud-Din. Taken too soon from this world. I know you feel sorrow and pain at his passing, but you should not. For just as we are all brought forth from the womb, so too must we all one day pass from this world. It is only natural, like the rising and the setting of the sun. Take this moment to reflect on his life and give thanks for all the good he did. Know that one day you will stand with him again in paradise. As you know, this man was murdered. We have tried to track his killer, but it has proved difficult. These creatures cling to the shadows and run from any who would face them fairly. But not today, for it seems one stands among us. He mocks us with his presence and must be made to pay. Seize him! Bring him forward, that God's justice might be done!
Come on then. Come on then. Oh, you bitch. Ha! Stop these slow attacks. I can't counter them. Piss. Ow! Stop it! I'm getting gangbanged from these arrows. Ow! I'm getting gangbanged.
To fight them all at once would be unwise. Better to let them chase you for a while before striking back.
Shut up. Oh, he can't kick me in the balls. I'm the assassin. Wait, but that sounds like a chick talking. Who's the chick? Ha!
I would see your eyes before you die.
Wait, what?
I sense you expected someone else.
What sorcery is this?
No sorcery. We knew you'd come. Robert needed to be sure he'd have time to get away.
So he flees.
We cannot deny your success. You have laid waste to our plans. First the treasure, then our men. Control of the Holy Land slipped away. But then he saw an opportunity to reclaim what has been stolen, to turn your victories to our advantage.
Al-Muallim still holds your treasure, and we've routed your army before. Whatever Robert plans, he'll fail again.
Ah, but it's not just Templars you'll contend with now.
Speak sense.
Robert rides for Arthur to plead his case that Saracen and Crusader unite against the assassins.
That will never happen. They have no reason to.
Had, perhaps. But now you've given them one. 9, in fact. The bodies you've left behind, victims on both sides. You've made the assassins an enemy in common and ensured the annihilation of your entire order. Well done.
Not 9. 8.
What do you mean?
You were not my target. I will not take your life.
I didn't stop you before.
You're free to go, but do not follow me.
I don't need to. You're already too late.
We'll see.
Let's do it! Come on, boys. Whoops. Ow, stop it. Ow, stop! I'm trying to kill your friend. Stop! I'm trying to kill your friend. There we go. Come on. There we go. Now it's you guys. I want to kill all of you. No. Where do those archers go? Whatever. So let's get going. We have got a feather that needs to be bloodied. Don't call me an infidel. You still haven't explained what an infidel is. So if you're going to use a slur, at least tell me what that slur means. That racial slur. I assume that's what it is. If an infidel means a guy who wears the white hood, then yes I am. I am an assassin through and through.
Don't let him get away!
Shut up. Oh, you bitch! Ow! Take that. You dick. Oh wait. And that's how you kill a Templar. Good work, guys. Dick. I knight thee, sword, dick. Alright. Let's do this. And this is our last time in Jerusalem, by the way. It's taken me a long time. Down the hole.
It was a trap.
I had heard the funeral turned to chaos. What happened?
Robert de Sable was never here. He sent another in his stead. He was expecting me.
You must go to Al-Mu'alim.
Not a chance.
There's no time. She told me where he's gone, what he plans. If I return to Masyaf, he might succeed. And then, I fear we'll be destroyed.
We have killed most of his men. He cannot hope to mount a proper attack. Wait, did you say she?
Yes, it was a woman. Strange, I know. But that's for another time. For now, we must focus on Robert. We may have thinned his ranks, but the man is clever. He goes to plead his case to Richard and Salah ad-Din, to unite them against the common enemy. Against us.
Surely you're mistaken. This makes no sense. These two men would never...
Oh, but they would. And we have ourselves to blame. The men I've killed, men on both sides of the conflict, men important to both leaders. Robert's plan may be ambitious, but it makes sense. And it could work.
Look, brother. Things have changed. You must return to Masyaf. We cannot act without our master's permission. It could compromise the Brotherhood. I thought you had learned this.
Stop hiding behind words, Malik. You wield the Creed and its tenets like some shield. He's keeping things from us. Important things. You were the one told me we could never know anything, only suspect. Well, I suspect this business with the Templars goes deeper. When I'm done with Robert, I will ride for Masyaf that we may have answers. But perhaps you could go now.
I cannot leave the city.
Then walk amongst its people. Seek out those who served the ones I slew. Learn what you can. You call yourself perceptive. Perhaps you'll see something I could not.
I don't know. I must think on this.
Do as you must, my friend. But it's time I ride for Arsuf. Every moment I delay, our enemy gets one step ahead of me.
Be careful, brother.
I will be. I promise.
Okay, best explain. To get to Arsuf, you need to go from Jerusalem, which is here, to here. So it's better to fast travel to Acre and then just leave and go to the Kingdom, which will take you just outside it. It's much faster. A little tip from a qualified idiot. Aha! To Arsuf. And yes, I was indeed sad about having to ride out of Jerusalem. But this is a new place we'll go to. Big fight coming. So here we are in Arsuf. And whoa, look at that army. I could take them. Come on boys, I'm here to fight you. No, you three were easy. Seriously, that was easy. Ow! But I recovered from that like a boss. Yous did not. Ow! Who are you kicking? Who are you kicking? There we go. Oh well. Let's go for it. Ah, shut up. Come on. You can see me spamming the X button. There we go. Let's go for the sword this time. Well, that was relatively simple. Oh gee, I wonder where they are. What are those human-shaped humans up there? Oh, there were humans! See, look at this. 2 heavy attacks on a hard enemy, 1 counter attack on a weak enemy. This really isn't all that difficult. It's tedious, but it's not difficult. But you see, making games tedious is like the wet dream of most game developers. Why focus on making complicated bad guys when you can just spam a bunch of easy enemies? Gives the illusion of difficulty by making the game last ages. There we go. But I guess the plus side of this is you walk away from it feeling like a boss. Now I've got 7 throwing knives left. Oh! You try to rock me like a hurricane? So, you think you can just hurt me and then not die? I'm afraid not, sweetheart. Oh, there's King Richie.
Come no further. Hold a moment. It's words I bring, not steel.
Offering terms of surrender then. It's about time.
You misunderstand. It's Al-Mualim who sends me, not Salah ad-Din.
Assassin! What is the meaning of this? And be quick with it!
You've a traitor in your midst.
And he has hired you to kill me? Come to gloat about it before you strike? I won't be taken so easily!
It's not you I've come to kill. It's him.
Speak then, that I may judge the truth. Who is this traitor?
It's Robert de Sabord. I can tell you from here, I don't need to come this close.
Robert de Sable.
See?
My lieutenant!
I could kill you.
He aims to betray.
That's not the way he tells it. He seeks revenge against your people for the havoc you've wrought in Acre. And I am inclined to support him. Some of my best men were murdered by some of yours.
It was I who killed them, and for good reason. Hear me out. William of Montferrat. He sought to use his soldiers to take Acre by force. Gagne de Naplouse. He would use his skills to indoctrinate and control any who resisted. Sabrand. He intended to block the ports, preventing your kingdom from providing aid. They betrayed you, and they took their orders from Robert.
You expect me to believe this outlandish tale?
You knew these men, better than I. Are you truly surprised to learn of their ill intentions?
Is this true?
My liege, it is an assassin that stands before us. These creatures are masters of manipulation. Of course it isn't true.
I've no reason to deceive.
Oh, but you do. You're afraid of what will happen to your little fortress. Can it withstand the combined might of the Saracen and the Crusader armies?
My concern is for the people of the Holy Land. If I must sacrifice myself for there to be peace, so be it.
This is a strange place we find ourselves in. Each of you accusing the other.
There really is no time for this. I must be off to meet with Saladin and enlist his aid. The longer we delay, the harder this will become.
Hold a moment, Robert.
Why? What do you intend? Surely you do not believe him?
It is a difficult decision, one I cannot make alone. I must leave it in the hands of one wiser than I.
Thank you.
No, Robert, not you.
Then who?
The Lord. Let this be decided by combat. Surely God will side with the one whose cause is righteous.
If this is what you wish,
It is.
so be it. To arms, assassin!
That was easy.
It's done then. Your schemes, like you, are put to rest.
You know nothing of schemes. You're but a puppet. He betrayed you, boy. Just as he betrayed me.
Speak sense, Templar. Or not at all.
9 men he sent you to kill, yes? The 9 who guarded the treasure's secret.
What of it?
It wasn't 9 who found the treasure, assassin. Not 9, but 10.
A 10th? None may live who carry the secret. Give me his name.
Oh, but you know him well. And I doubt very much you'd take his life as willingly as you've taken mine.
Who?
It is your master, Al-Mualim.
But he is not a Templar.
Did you never wonder how it is he knew so much? Where to find us, how many we numbered, what we aspired to attain?
He is the master of the assassins.
We, master of lies. You and I just 2 more pawns in his grand game. And now, with my death, only you remain. Do you think he'll let you live, knowing what you do?
I've no interest in the treasure.
Ah, but he does. The only difference between your master and I is that he did not want to share.
No.
Ironic, isn't it? That I, your greatest enemy, kept you safe from harm. But now you've taken my life, and in the process, ended your own.
Well fought, assassin. It seems God favors your cause this day.
God had nothing to do with it.
The time for
I was the
games
better
is
fighter.
ended.
Ah, you may not believe in him, but it seems he believes in you. Before you go, I have a question.
Ask it then.
Why? Why travel all this way? Risk your life 1,000 times, all to kill a single man.
He threatened my brothers and what we stand for.
Ah, vengeance then.
No, not vengeance. Justice, that there might be peace.
This is what you fight for? Peace? Do you see the contradiction?
Some men cannot be reasoned with.
Like that madman, Saladin.
I think he'd like to see an end to this war as much as you.
So I've heard, but never seen.
Even if he doesn't say it, it's what the people want. Saracen and Crusader alike.
The people know not what they want. It's why they turn to men like us.
Then it falls to men like you to do what is right.
Nonsense. We come into the world kicking and screaming. Violent and unstable. It is what we are. We cannot help ourselves.
No. We are what we choose to be.
Your kind. Always playing with words.
I speak the truth. There's no trick to be found here.
We'll know soon enough. But I fear you cannot have what you desire this day. Even now, that heathen Saladin cuts through my men and I must attend to them. But perhaps, having seen how vulnerable he is, he will reconsider his actions. Yes, in time, what you seek may be possible.
You were no more secure than him. Do not forget that. The men you left behind to rule in your stead did not intend to serve you for longer than they had to.
Yes. I am well aware.
Then I'll take my leave. My master and I have much to discuss. It seems that even he is not without fault.
He is only human, as are we all. You as well.
Safety and peace be upon you.
This place is glitching out. And that's what happens when you kill Birdie Savard. His body disappears and everything goes crazy. Ah, that glitch is back! And I think it's stronger than ever. It should be in Gamer's Glitch.
I said get up, goddammit!
Wow.
Listen,
Oh no.
seems your assassin friends found us.
What?
How'd you do it, Desmond?
Hey, look, I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever's going on down there has got nothing to do with me.
They're here for you, and I sure as shit didn't invite them. What's the situation down there? We're taking heavy fire. Can you contain it? Or do I need to evacuate the prisoner?
Only 5 or 6. We've got them outnumbered. Couple of wounded, but we'll pull through. We'll get it under control.
God damn you, Desmond. You couldn't leave well enough alone.
I told you I had nothing to do with this. How would I even contact them? Telepathy? Come on.
Doesn't matter. They'll be dead soon enough. Here, have a listen.
That's been neutralized.
Looks like the cavalry won't be coming.
Dunno, Doc. We're freaking out a minute ago. Your little research facility not as secure as you thought it was? Worried they'll be back with more?
I don't think so, Desmond.
What Lucy here is trying to say is that there aren't any assassins left to come for you. We've been very busy this past year, hunting down your little enclaves, your desert communes and whatnot. I'm afraid you're on your own. Rest up, Mr. Miles. Tomorrow, we finish this.
Kick your arse all the way to Assassin's Creed 2. I'm going to take that pen that I stole from you and I'm going to stab it in your eye. I'm going to take it out your eye and put it in your other eye. And I'll force you through that white force-sealed wall. Oh, there should be a button for that.
I'm sorry, Desmond.
You mentioned the desert. Do you think...
They sent a team there, but the place was deserted. I don't know where your parents are, and I can't promise they're still alive. But I think they got away.
Thanks. Thanks for checking.
It's not as bad as it seems.
What are you talking about? They just killed, literally killed, my only chance of getting out of here. And then I find out the assassins are all but destroyed, and Christ, I still don't know what these people are planning. But I do know they plan to kill me when they're done. I am screwed, okay? What do you want me to do?
Just try and have a little faith. Have faith. Rest up, Desmond. You're gonna need the energy.
Mind if I inspect your finger?
Aren't you tired?
Your finger appears to have grown back. Alright, whatever. So, as always guys, I was Qualified Idiots. And next time, we finish this.